those as well. Not sure. So I'm gonna start out, I think, with the Narwhal boss. The Narwhal weekly boss. Today I'm gonna be using a keqing Aggravate Hyper Bloom team. And once we get loaded into the boss area, I'll go ahead and show you the team that I'm using in my build. Alright, so first we've got keqing, and here is her stat page. And her crit ratio is 85 to 209 effectively. I'm going to count that 0.9 as a whole number. I am running a R2 Primordial Jade Cutter with the 4-piece Thundering Fury, and here is the Flower and Feather. Attack Sands, Attack Goblet because we're running Farina, and a crit damage mask with a lot of elemental mastery. And she is C5. I almost have her C6. So if I lose a 50-50, I'd really want it to be to keqing. And here are her talents. With her second Ascension passive, she gains a 15% crit rate, which will bring me up to literally 99.9 crit rate. If I miss a crit with a 99.9 crit rate, I think I'm just gonna uninstall the game. But next we have Naida, built for Elemental Mastery. Her crit ratio is a little bit low, but yeah, I don't have her EM capped out completely, because with the Dendro resonance I get with Baiju, she will get bonus Elemental Mastery, I think, upon triggering a reaction. Let me actually confirm that real quick. Elemental Resonance. Yeah, after triggering the base Dendro reaction, she gets 30. And then after triggering a secondary, you get 20. So 50 Elemental Mastery from that effect will boost her up to the cap of 1000. She's running in Refinement 1 Wandering Even Star to buff the attack of my keqing. She's running a 4-piece Deepwood Memories, and here are the pieces. I tried to build her for Elemental Mastery and a bit of crit as well. So you can see I've got a triple EM set at Constellation 0. And here are her talents. Next we have Farina, built HP and crit. And again, I feel like in every video that I use Farina, I have the wrong artifacts on her. So let me go through and change these artifacts because I'm not using Yai. There we go. Okay, here's her crit ratio. And she has quite a bit of energy recharge because I'm using R5 Favonius and an energy recharge Sands. So here's her Flower, Feather, Sands, Goblet, HP Goblet, and crit rate mask. She's at C2, and her burst is ground. Next we have Baiju, built for HP. He has no crit, because I don't care about that for him. He has a Refinement 1 Jadefell Splendor, his signature weapon, on a 4-piece Song of Days Past. That's why I have the Deepwood on Naida, because I'm running Song of Days Past on Baiju to buff keqing, Farina, and Naida. This buff, actually, no, I think it only affects the active character. It only affects the active character. And here are the pieces. They're built for because his elemental skill heals the entire team for a huge amount. Like right now, my Baiju's elemental skill heals for about 8,000. And if he heals, which he always will, all 4 of my party members, the overhealing as well will count for the Song of Days Past buff. That's 32,000 healing. That's an easy cap of its damage boost. So for every E that I cast, I know that my active character will be getting the maximum boost every time. Every hit is at 6 seconds, I think. was crazy. Let's see, Albedo honestly never was great, but then they kind of completely changed Geo, what Geo is. At least with like Ito, not Ito. I feel like Albedo works really good in Ito teams, but Navia honestly being like the first Geo character in like a year is really crazy. Even I think Yola was a 1.0 character, just physical being bad. But then they're kind of like retroactively being like, okay, these characters shouldn't be this bad. So, you know, they introduce Amika in to help physical. They introduce Chevreuse to help characters like Klee or D-Luke, and Xianyun also to help, especially D-Luke, because he has the highest, I think he has the highest plunge multiplier in the game. I feel like, you know, everyone thought that Xianyun was going to be like a dedicated Shao support, but I really like how she enables, you know, like any character to be Shao and do that whole plunge attack playstyle. I think that's really cool. It's not for me, I don't think, but I definitely appreciate it and think that they're making smart moves in terms of upcoming characters that can enable new playstyles, especially the 4-star ones like Chevreuse. We are getting no good artifacts today, but that's okay. It's honestly not expected at all ever to get good artifacts. It's more like I don't want my resin capped, so I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes in the domain and pray. I think this is our last run, though. I'm thinking of doing, since I think it's tomorrow, that the new banners drop for Yaimiko and Shao. I'm interested in maybe doing a Yaimiko character guide. It's something that I've never done before on this channel, but I'd really like to. I watch so many character guide videos that I feel like I know the ins and outs of like every character in the game, and I don't think I've ever seen like an ASMR Genshin character guide, so I think that could be pretty cool. So I kind of want to try to do that. I don't know if I want to do one with Shao, just because I don't really play Shao, and I feel like I don't know, I'm not the best person to give advice on a character I don't play often. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Shao. But here we are up in the sky. Oh, I hate how every character, for some reason, I don't know why I can't these with Naida, every character automatically targets the, like, whatever that thing is, the engine. Like with their abilities, I don't know why, but they always do. Alright, we gotta just pop a bunch of these. Okay, let's switch back off the Favonius Warboat Denari. Alright, let's head down to the coast here. I think the rest of our daily commissions are just to kill mobs of enemies, which is great. Those are the best ones. It's so beautiful out here at night with the city all lit up like that. that's great. You know, with, I think it's one of her constellations, she does an extra hit of damage where she starts when she dashes like this. If I go up, you saw it triggered a quicken and a spread on that guy. Let me check. I think it's her constellation 4, maybe. No. Oh, it's the first one. Recasting Stellar Restoration. for a really long time. So I want to make sure I get all of my buffs onto him before I use it, or else they're all going to expire by the time he gets to his burst, because it lasts forever. Who do we have? We have these characters, so we can't really do a Nilu team. I'm going to take, I'll hide them, and Visual. And we'll do this. We'll do this team. This is a really good team. Very powerful. A lot of damage from Alatham, Yalan, and Visual. It's pretty insane. So we'll start out with Yalan. Cookie Ring, because these guys apply bleed. We get Hyper Blooms and Spread. And again, a lot of these buffs, Yalan, Cookie, and Visual, all are active off the field. Go ahead and use Alaitham's Burst just to get my mirrors back. If this is the last enemy, it shouldn't be too difficult. For some reason, I don't know if that's the one that summons the, it is, for some reason it didn't summon its pet. Let's see, we've got Sino. I think I want to do a Sino team. We've got Farina as well, and Baiju, both the units that have long-lasting buffs that can activate off field. So I think we'll do this. This is a really good team. I think this event was really fun, and I think it's a really good one for new players who maybe aren't sure about, you know, what characters work with who and what teams are good. And I think this event kind of was like almost like a kind of guiding new players on how to build their teams, and also how reactions work, some reactions and some kind of team archetypes, which is super, super dope. This guy ran really far away from us. And this is the last enemy, and it's another one of the Eremites that summon Ally, but we'll just take her right out instead. Nice. Alright, that was a pretty quick clear on that stage. Let's grab our rewards. We get all three. And I wonder if we can get another wish. We can. We're up to 80 wishes here, and I have 62 pity, so that's 142 pity. I almost have a guaranteed banner 5-star, but you know, with the upcoming banner, we're not quite sure how it's gonna work, so I hope I have a guaranteed 5-star, but I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I have nothing else to do and I want to go to bed, so thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support in the comments and everything. Super cool, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.